Hello, welcome to my gauntlet guide, where I will guide you through maybe your first kill, maybe your 15th kill, both regular and corrupted gauntlet. So, first things first, let's get down to it. Into the gauntlet plugin, you can do a lot of stuff. You can track how many resources you need, you can overlay your resources. There's some cool little stuff in there too. You can highlight NPCs, and then you can highlight Hunlif, and then there is also a timer. So, a little bit about the gauntlet. A it's a mini game where you go in there, you build everything yourself. You start from scratch with just some tools. So what we're going to go for today in the regular gauntlet is T2 armor, T3 weapons. Okay, so let's get started with that. And I'm going in. So I always run like going, I guess, south in this case. And then you go to the east room. Little bit of fish. That's okay. I got me a weapon frame, so that's always a good start. Weapon frame and some crystal shards, you'll be on your way. Start with like a T2 weapon. I prefer the the staff because it tends to wreck, but it's pretty preferential what you want to do. So I run in this like little circle right here on a first run, drop some items, and then I go make more stuff. I gather more supplies. So this is good. We have some extra crystals right here. Like I said, a T2 weapon. Drop these. And then I can come over here, kill these things, get some crystals. Then what I'm going to do is build some vials. Craft some vials, I mean. Come on, die. There we go. That's a pretty significant amount of crystals already. And I'm only a minute or two in. Cool. So now we have our friend routes settled. We need 7 of each resource to get tier 2. Pay no attention to the misclicks, by the way. You didn't see nothing at all. You got me? Alright, looks like we got our liniums sorted now, too. Got more fishies, as some other content creators would say. Right. Okay, so let's take this stuff back. Oh, and by the way, this same method that I'm using, this little box or whatever, you can use it in the corrupted version as well, and it works just fine. So now I have 7 and 7. Now I need 7 more. seven ore. Take a little sip of that. That gets you stamina. Oh. So, I may have been hit there. That's okay. It's a lot worse in the corrupted gauntlet. I've been hit like 44s and shit. So, okay. And then, okay, we got some scorpions over here. We can kill them. Come over here, check for more resources. There's nothing more useful over here. So now we go find some some actual bosses. Can't remember if they're called demi bosses. I think so. Don't quote me on that. Oh, that's disappointing. I got one more chance for like a dragon, a bear, or yep, there's the dragon. By the way, if you see a bear and you already have this bowstring and the orb it's just gonna give me, go ahead and kill that bear if you are short on crystal shards, because you can break them down via the pestle and mortar for 80 shards. So part of this minigame is being kind of efficient with your time. That's kind of the point of it. So let's see if we can. I got my weapons sorted. I got my armors almost sorted. My leaves, they're almost sorted too. All I need is these 7 more, and I should be good. Oh, nice. And there it is. So this is the easier version. It gives you 10 minutes to get through it. And that's okay. You can take your sweet time when you're first learning. Okay, and we go back to the room. We can go ahead and make our armor. Okay, and then I just need two more leaves, and everything should be sorted. And I have 2.5 minutes left, roughly. Oh, perfect. Oh, I should have made me a crystal teleport seed. I'm kicking myself for that now. Mistakes can happen in these mini games. They're easy to make, but ultimately, when I have this much time left, don't make a difference. Okay, I think I'm all sorted on everything, and I can start building. So that's the perfected bow, and then make 2 more vials. And just for the hell of it, I'm gonna go ahead and make the attuned halberd as well. So this amount of food for meat is fine, but if you want to go in there with a full inventory, that's perfectly fine, especially since you would still just be learning. So he's praying mage, so we'll use our bow first, since it's the other perfected weapon. Those tiles, when they light up like that, you do not want to step on those, because they will damage you pretty bad. I'd say for your first few attempts, just go ahead and camp Augury if you have it, or Mystic Might works pretty well too if you don't even have Augury. Well, that's a boo boo. That's okay. I can recover. Generally, I take one food, one dose, and then get back to my attack. That's how I heal up. But you can do however you want. Whatever works for you, kind of thing. As long as you survive and overcome. Movement is one of your best friends in here. You want to always be moving, because the floor will always be moving. See? Just like that. And there's no way for us to predict it, except in the last phase. Kinda. When he's about half health, you generally want to heal back up all the way if you can. Oop, lag. Easy peasy. Okay, so now the corrupted gauntlet. You get 7.5 minutes. Health and defense is boosted on everything. So you kind of have to be. It's a lot more punishing. But let's give it a go. So, same method. I'm going to turn my camera like this and just kind of go on a circle from there, or a square from there. Don't listen to me, circles. Fucking Jesus. Fish. Yes. Good. I got my weapon frame. That's a good thing. I got my first Grim Leaf. That's also a good thing. Pay no attention to the misclicks, because, like, I'm still kind of nervous. Okay, we're gonna get our 7 friend roots right now. And then We'll go drop them over there just like we did with the other gauntlet. And lure these two over here, and I can get crystals from them. So I generally make my weapon and then 2 pots right off the bat. But that's just me. Everybody has their own style of play. And then I also like to make my potions while I'm actually, killing these things. Because you got to be way more efficient with your time in the CG. And as long as I get one T3 weapon, I should be fine. I've done it with 2 T2 weapons and been fine. But I prefer at least 1 3 because it makes it so much easier. Okay, let's see. Oh, fishes. And more herbs. Yes. It's always a good thing. Oh, and inventory control is a very, very handy skill to have in here. Doesn't have to be Taj Mahal, but you should probably at least organize your inventory a little bit while you go. Okay. Ignore all the misclicks. I'm trolling. That's what I'm doing. But the more KC you get in here, the more used to it you get, and the more you dream in red. I promise. You will have dreams of red for years after completing this place. Come on. Die. There we go. Now that is at least one T3 weapon. And I got most of my resources just from this little area. It's like 3 by 3. Yeah. I hope I didn't math that out wrong. Okay. So now we are looking for 7 of these liniums. Oh, there's 6 right there. Perfect. We're almost perfect. We got 2 minutes left, too. Holy mother of... We got a lot of shards. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We should have enough of everything, really. We're good to go build now. I feel like Bob the Builder right now, building my armor. try to go get more fishes. Not that way. Oh, yes. Perfect. I usually make about 4 of these potions. But, I mean, I camp rigor and um, an augury and uh, piety when I can. When I, because I know how to do the melee one as well, pretty effectively. Cool. Now, sometimes, like if you run out of time, you will sometimes spawn under him, and I've taken 40s before. Yeah, you just gotta be careful while you walk. That's all. Well, run rather, but who's counting? Sometimes you have to finish out running before you can swap out your weapon, and that's okay. This isn't for speed trialists. This is merely to help you get your first, your second. Maybe it's been a while and you forgot. Just to try and see if I can help. Now, my screen is pretty laggy from recording, so that can be a thing too. Things you have on in the background can actually affect your run, so just be aware of that. And then just like before, slightly like generally about 3/4 of the health gone. You want to try to see if you can heal up to full. Sometimes where you click can actually get you killed. Good pathing always helps. Whatever you gotta do to survive. And if that means not hitting the boss for a minute, then do that. And there we go. And thank you for tuning into my Corrupted Gauntlet guide. So, do we get lucky today? Do we? Oh! Oh. Jebaited. Jebaited. Oh well. Thank you for coming. Love you guys. Bye.